Hey guys, I got some exciting news. Uh, Recently, Nimble Neuron announced that they're going to do a new PvE mode for Immortal Soul Black Survival called uh, Labyrinthos. I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to pronounce this. I've been talking to a lot of the people on the translation team. They're not exactly too sure what they mean by some of the things that they asked them to translate. So, unfortunately, a lot of the information that we have here might not be entirely accurate, but we'll do what we can and we'll see. Um, so obviously it's still under development, so there might be changes, and there probably will still be changes as it gets released. Most things when they get releases, there's some bugs, so hopefully it's not too game breaking. So it's a whole nother game mode. It looks like it's on an energy based system, which is unfortunate. I was really hoping that this wasn't going to be on an energy based system so that like people can do entire streams on this, which I think this is a little bit ridiculous that they did this, but whatever. It's a different PvE mode, offering a different gaming experience. Team up with other test subjects to neutralize the enraged test subject, and the research center succeed. Defeat happens when all your team members die. So unlike PvP modes, players must select areas to explore. The areas available at the beginning of the game and the number of searches available depend on the level of difficulty. Every one of your choices is important. So it's not like the regular mode where you actually have to be, what's it called? You have to be fast. It doesn't matter. This is actually really good for the casual player base and people that are just learning the game. So they should be able to learn crafting recipes and stuff like that. As you explore, special stones can be found within each area. Valuable items can be found, so as dangerous enemies. Area restriction deactivation. A device deactivated area restrictions can be found, so that's different. Ally recruitment zones. Allies can be recruited there. Once in your team, your allies will fight with you to defeat the enraged test subject. Characters might only be found in specific areas. Strong enemies. Certain zones are guarded by strong enemies. You prepare to face them. After exploring for a certain number of days, the research center opens and the player can face the enraged test subject. The quicker you are to neutralize the enraged test subject, the better the reward. I assume that we get more searches after the research center opens. We don't have to fight it right away. It's a little bit confusing. Items can only be crafted when preparing for combat. Keep in mind, you must act quickly since there are up to 3 characters to equip within the limited time. It looks like that they're designing this so that the way you play it is not like the regular game where you pick up whatever food possible. Looks like you're going to have to forego a lot of food because you have a limited amount of searches and you're going to want to get as much armor as possible. So we'll see how this works. It's different. As you can very clearly see, we have a level 3 Rotzi with 185 attack. I really don't know what this means, but it'll be interesting. The zone complete search. Players are sent back to exploration screen. New stances have been implemented for the new game. Rapid stance allows you to find items and move faster, but generates more noise. Generating too much noise might attract enemies and inflict damage to your character. The noise generated by enemies as well as their VF waves can be tracked on the radar to locate them and estimate their power. Okay, so just taking a look at this, we have a Nikki that is level 72 with 701 attack, 556 health, 500 stamina. We have a Rosalia with 504 attack, level 67, 462 HP. So obviously, this is a very, very different game mode. I really have no idea if like this is like a debug menu where they're like making themselves as high level as possible, but I think it's entirely possible that the max level of your characters is uncapped in this, so it'll be different. Radar. The radar tracks sound generated by enemies and locates them approximately. The radar also values the power based on their VF wave. If a strong opponent appears in radar, you better get ready to face them since there's no way to escape. Test subjects can search every 1 meter. Yeah, so we don't really understand what this means yet, unfortunately. Combat. Combat system is different from PvP mode. Each set has a set amount of action costs and must use action cards. Oh, so we're a card game now. We're literally a card game. Roguelike Black Survival, here we go. But, I mean, hey, it's cool. I hope this gets more people interested into the game. And we'll see. Level 45. My god. Wait, is that... It's a leaderboard of all the players. That's interesting. Or maybe it's just your friends. I don't know. It doesn't say. Labyrinth token can be obtained when playing the PvE mode. The tokens can be used by various items in the PvE shop. Play the PvE mode to get exclusive enraged test subject skins. Okay, so this is obviously another way that they're making money, and it's a shame that they're doing an energy-based system to play their game. It makes me so sad. And you only get 3 keys, and it looks like they respawn every 8 hours. This is very upsetting. It really depends on the price of these. If it's like only like a couple mountain gems, like sure, but come on, dude. Like release quests. I won't be able to do a full live stream of this. And on top of that, this looks like one of the most accessible modes that Nimble Neuron is making for the casual player base of this game, or players like in the Eternal Return player base, where they see the game and they learn that they have to learn all the item crafting recipes, everything that is different from Eternal Return, learn all the different item This mode had so much potential to give newer players like an easy stepping stone into the game. And where they don't have to play against players, they don't have to play against bots per se that are unchallenging, right? Rather than jumping onto ranked mode and getting your butt handed to you. But I mean, like, yeah, that has to happen too, but it's a shame. This really should not be an energy system. This had so much potential as a very cool new mode that honestly could have been the new focus of the game. And I would have been fine with it. I mean, maybe not focus the game, but like a new category of the game where like people are streaming specifically this mode, and that would have been really cool. But whatever, I'll admit the key system is kind of dropping the ball a little bit, but hopefully it's a lot of fun, and hopefully we can convince Nimble Neuron that don't use an energy system for this. Like, please don't. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.